All right, now let me give you a 2-minute summary of everything you learned about error handling along with all the best practices. So, in Express, we have this error middleware, which is basically a function with 4 arguments: error, request, response, and next. This function catches any errors in the request processing pipeline. So here we use Winston to log the error and then return a 500 or internal server error with a friendly message to the client. Now, as I told you, this only works for errors that happen in the request processing pipeline. It will ignore anything outside the context of Express. So if something goes wrong during your application startup, this function is not going to be executed. So that's why in index.js, we need to call Winston.handle exceptions to get any uncaught exceptions and log them to a file. Now, as I told you before, at the time of recording this video, this only works with uncaught exceptions. It will not work with unhandled promise rejections. But I know there is an open issue on their GitHub page. Somebody suggested that we need to add this feature to Winston, and chances are it will be available in the future. So for now, we need to subscribe to unhandled rejection event of the process object. Here we simply throw an exception, and then Winston will get that exception, log it, and terminate the process. So as a best practice, when you're dealing with these kind of exceptions, you should terminate the node process because the process can be in an unclean state. So you should restart it with a clean state. In production, we use tools that we call process managers, which are responsible for automatically restarting a node process. So that's all about error handling and logging. Now, if you look at the code in index.js, you can see this code is really growing out of hand. We have so much stuff happening here and quite a few require statements on top of this file. This is not how we build enterprise applications. So over the next few lectures, I'm going to show you how to refactor this module and make it clean and maintainable.